everyone, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be doing a 10-minute standing arm workout with dumbbells if you would like a bit more of a challenge, or without, because that is also just as amazing. And we're going to be doing 15 exercises of 40 seconds each and no repeats, no jumping, no nothing, so perfectly apartment friendly, and you don't need like any spaces workout basically. And yeah, we're not going to be dropping our arms at all throughout this workout, so get ready to push yourself and to make your arms as strong as possible. So let's go with the first exercise, which is going to be bicep curls. Now, next up we have hammer curls, which are really similar to bicep curls. The only difference is here you're facing your fists and the dumbbells parallel to each other rather than up to the ceiling, so they're working slightly different muscles in your arms. So yeah, let's get hammer curling. And for our third exercise, we're going to be doing W curls. So basically all you need to do is have your fists by your shoulders and then push them out to the side and then bring them back, and try and make each of these movements as controlled as possible rather than sort of going really fast, because that is how we're going to sort of make this workout as effective as we possibly can be. And yeah, as you're doing these, just remember sort of what your motivation is today, why you're doing this workout, what brought you here in the first place. Maybe it's to get stronger, maybe it's to get your arms a bit more toned. Whatever it is for you, just try and keep that in your mind throughout this whole workout, and that means that you will be able to do it. And our next exercise is going to be front pulses. Now, these are definitely a burner, especially after we've just done some W curls, because all of it, basically this part of the workout, it's a little bit challenging because we're going to be basically keeping our arms up for a good few minutes. But I believe in you guys, you can do it, you're so strong. So just keep pulsing, just keep breathing as well. Don't forget to breathe, that is something that you need to be doing. And yeah, just 10 more seconds left, and then we will move on to some side pulses, which in my opinion are a little bit easier, but you know, everyone sort of feels exercises in different places, I guess. So yeah, now bring your arms out to the side, and it's similar to the W curls, but just without the W part. So facing your fists down, we're just gonna go pulse up and down. Try not to drop your arms. I know that your arms must be burning right now. I remember my arms were really feeling it, but just remember that we're already a third of the way through the workout. So just 10 more exercises, which honestly does seem like a lot, but trust me, it isn't. It's gonna go a lot quicker than you think. And just 3 more seconds left, and then we have I believe it's our last sort of arms up exercise of this sort of section of the workout. So nice and controlled, move your arms forwards and then out to the side, kind of like you're swimming in a way, but just not swimming. And yeah, the slower the better, the slower the more effective it's going to be. So just keep pushing everyone. We're already more than halfway through this exercise, and then we will move on. So just 10 more seconds left. You can do this. Now this is such a burner, so you know, try and push through, try and just keep your arms up just for a few more seconds, and now you can relax for a little bit. But we have overhead press, which arguably is a little bit less less hard on your arms, because you have like a little break as you go down. But yeah, you can do this, everyone. Just believe in yourself, and you got this. And if you feel like it is too much, then try it without the weights, try sort of go even slower, try have like a few seconds rest in between reps if you want. And that's my mum coming into the garden to watch me film basically. Yeah, okay, 5 more seconds of this exercise and then we will move on to some pulses back. So here you can lean forwards a little bit and kind of just pulse your arms backwards, and this is a really good exercise for working your triceps. So just try and squeeze your arms as you do this, and yeah, just keep pulsing. Now another tricep exercise, we're going to be doing some tricep extensions. So with your arms up above your head, keep your elbows sort of out and your and your hands together, and we're just going to go down and up, and really this is such a tricep burner, so try and just think about directing your breath into your triceps, if that makes sense, as weird and wacky as that may sound. But yeah, just 10 more seconds left, everyone. You can do this. And then we have some arm circles. Okay, so now for these arm circles, let's start with circling our arms backwards. And then after 20 seconds, we will switch to circling them forwards. Just like the sort of bunch of exercises that we did with our arms out, these are a really big burner. And honestly, I feel like these are the hardest exercise of the whole workout. But I think if you can push through these, also it's time to change to forwards arm circles if you haven't already. But I think if you can push through these, then you can do anything, everyone. And you are so strong, so powerful. And yeah, just 6 seconds left, and then we'll move on to some upright rows, as they're called, I think. Maybe they're called something else. Maybe I just made this exercise up. Basically, you're gonna keep your arms to put your arms to your chest and then move them forwards, and we're just gonna go in and out. So as if you're kind of rowing, but you're rowing sort of in a boat where your oars are like up by your chest, which is really unrealistic, but you know what, why not? Yeah, over halfway through, everyone, of the workout and this exercise. We're actually over 2/3 of the way through the workout, so you're doing really well and you should all be very proud of yourselves. And our next exercise after 6 more seconds is going to be tricep curls, so get ready for that. And in the meantime, actually wait, yeah, tricep curls. So kind of similar to the back pulses, you can lean forwards a little bit, and we're just gonna keep the top half of our arms in the same place, and what we're going to do is just bend our elbows and straighten them, and the more you sort of focus on straightening your arms as much as you can, the more effective this is for your triceps, but it is also effective for your biceps as well. So this exercise is just pretty good all around. And yeah, just 8 more seconds, and then we will move on to exercise number 13. Lucky for some, or unlucky for some, but this is going to be a lucky one. Okay, so front punches. Basically, just imagine that you are standing in front of someone who you are very angry at, whoever that may be, I don't know, and we're just going to punch them in the face as hard as you possibly can. Because I feel like this exercise is a really good one to just let all your anger out. So whatever emotions you might be feeling, good or bad, just let them out with these front punches. Kind of pretend that you're in a rage room. I've never been to a rage room. I would really like to go. I feel like that'd be really fun. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping and let you guys do some more punches for just 3 more seconds. And then we'll move on. Okay, yeah, time to move on. So next exercise is punches up, which is similar to punches forwards, but we're just gonna be punching upwards rather than in front of us. And rather than sort of being angry at someone, I feel like this exercise is more of a dancey exercise. So try and dance through the pain. I know my arms were absolutely killing me at this point, but this is our second to last exercise, so you know we've only got less than a minute left, and then we're done with the whole workout. So you guys have been doing really well, and yeah, just have a bit of a boogie, as hard as that may sound, because you kind of need to have a boogie because the next exercise is the real killer. So now what we're going to be doing for the last 40 seconds is we're just going to hold our arms out by our sides. So if I asked you to do this maybe 15 minutes ago, it would have been fine, but after 15 arm exercises, this one's definitely a burner. But think about it, only 23 seconds left, and you can do anything for 20 seconds. Like 20 seconds when you think about it isn't a long time. So just keep your arms out by your side, keep squeezing, keep breathing. 13 seconds to go, 12, 11, 10. You can do this, everyone. Just hold it for 7 more seconds, and then we're done. Then we can have a stretch, we can relax, we can take a chill pill. 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Well done, everyone. That was definitely a really tough workout. So even though we didn't do much sort of jumping or anything, or any jumping, that was a real arm burner. So make sure you have a nice good stretch out, and you like sort of do some arm stretches, do some shoulder stretches, just because you don't want to be sore the next day. Whatever stretches feel good for you. And yeah, if you enjoyed this workout, then feel free to subscribe to my channel for more cheer, tumbling, fitness, I don't know, other videos. And you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And with that, I will see you next week. Bye!